What's up, y'all? This is Vollarti, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to use my new Lux Sphere one-shot kit in the channel rack. By the way, the Lux Sphere one-shot kit will be in the link in the description below. So now I'm gonna open up, here's the one-shot kit right here with arps, bass, bells, guitars, keys, leads, pads, plucks, synths, vocals, and vox. Now, say if I want to put in a bell, right? So let's put in this bell right here. Be your own boss bell. Now, if we play the bell here, it's loud. It's all right. It's not too loud, but if we go here and then we play it here, it sounds super low, right? All right, you guys can see it. It sounds super low. And you're like, why does it sound lower than how it did here? So what you can do is you could turn this up. That'll help. Turn the volume up here. And to get here, all you do is just double click. Or you can put on normalize and I'll make it louder. That's a good way to do that. And then you can just turn on the volume here. Right? But it's still a lot louder. So that would be how to use my, that would be one of the main things I recommend you do. Hit the normalize and turn this up or down if you need. Now, when it comes to here, make sure the loop point is always checked off for your sounds. And you may want to just take this off, put the hold all the way up, take the attack off, put the hold all the way up, put the decay down, put the sustain down, and the release, just have only the hold on. So that way nothing is, it literally means that how long your note is when it'll stop. See? But before it was just going longer than that. And that'll help a lot. You don't have to do that, but I recommend it. Sometimes it's better not to if you want to have like a more of a release, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit longer. So it's up to you to try what you want to do. But make sure, I recommend that you press cut itself for most of them, because there's some that they'll overlap and it'll just start going boom, boom. So if you do cut itself, you know what I'm saying? So if you do that, it won't overlap each other, and that's by right clicking, pressing cut itself. So let's go to something else. I want to do something, show you if there's an issue with, like, let's try a key maybe. Yeah. So we're going to use the gifted key from my keys folder. So I'm going to go here. So let me mute the bell here. Right? So what I'm going to do, obviously, first, because it's too low compared to how it sounded, remember, here. So if you hear that, just know it's all good. It's not like this, these won't be, nah. All you got to do, you can turn this up and it'll be loud. But even if that's not loud enough, just press Command Z to undo and just hit normalize, and there you go. It's definitely loud enough now. And then you can turn it down if you need to, right? And once again, I recommend right-clicking and hitting cut itself, just to save yourself trouble from stuff overlapping and making weird noises. Now let's go here. So, right. Okay, and I'm so happy that happened. If this happens, right? You see how I'm moving it up? But they're all the same note. That happens with a lot of drum kits, not just mine. So this is happening, and you're like, why is it all playing the same note? I'm literally moving up the keyboard. All you have to do is click this, and then go to time. That's why that's happening. Right click and press reset, and now it'll change the pitch. So that's how you fix that. All right, so. And you hear that? I'm only pressing it once. This is not an arpeggio. This is, as you saw right here, this is in my keys folder right here. So that's not an arpeggio, so it shouldn't do that. And if you've experienced that before with other stuff, even drum kits, then just uncheck. This is what I was talking about. Make sure use loop points is unchecked so that it won't keep repeating. So there you go. So you hear that? So you see, this is the other thing now. So you hear how this is stopping early? It's not going long, but if you go down, it's definitely playing a lot longer. If you go down even more, that's the one where it'll play the longest. And I've been in that situation too as a producer. And you're like, when you go up, you want to go higher, but it's just not playing loud. It's not playing long enough, and that's irritating, right? So you're just like, man. So you just want to change the whole sound. Instead, there is a trick. You don't have to do that. So I'm gonna put one right up here too. Actually, I'm gonna put it in an even higher one so that you'll hear it. And I'll mute both. I'll mute one of them at a time. So what you do is you click this and you go here and you go to stretch. If you go to stretch, now it doesn't matter. It'll be longer. So let me mute this right here. And actually, no, let's mute the one that shortens when it gets higher in octave. So that's the one that works, right? So let's mute this. Because I put stretch, this one will be long. You see? So that's how you solve that problem. Once again, I just went here and I pressed stretch. If you go back to auto, this is what will happen. And the reason it's back to that lower thing, even if it's in a higher octave, is because you went to stretch, and when you went to stretch, it created this time thing so that it would go longer. So that's why it's back again. Remember when I was saying it doesn't matter what note you're on. Hold on. See, it's on stretch right now. But when I was saying it didn't matter, it was every note. It would be the same note. So make sure you just go here, remember, and right click to reset it, and then it goes back to normal for you. Alright, so what I was saying is to get there and to make sure that the note doesn't die out like that so quick, here, and you go here, click and press stretch. Now listen. So that's how you solve those problems for my one-shot kits, and probably all my one-shot kits. This is my very first one-shot kit, and I'm really happy that I was able to create this Lux Sphere one-shot kit for you. The link will be in the description below, and I hope this helped you with other issues you had with just drum kits, one-shots, and samples in general. Y'all have a good one. See you on the next video.